that time again. What's up guys, X-Wrestler here, and in this video, you're obviously going to be watching my first ever Vicious I got on Advanced Warfare. And it took me a long time to get a Vicious. It took me until Christmas. How many months was that? It was like 1.5 to be honest, but I honestly expected to get one way faster than that. And this was just a Vicious, so it's not like I got a DNA bomb or anything. I could have gotten a DNA bomb if I tried, but what was pretty cool about this Vicious is didn't have a silenced weapon. I was using the AK-12 finger trap, I believe is the name of it, which you can't put any attachments on it because I was newly prestiged, so I didn't have any attachments on my AK-12, so it was literally just the AK-12 and all the perks and kill streaks and stuff I had on me. That was literally all I had to go for and go with and stuff like that. And this was a very slow Vicious medal just because it's my first, and I definitely will be having a lot more faster ones and more interesting ones that are a little more fun for you guys to watch, because this one definitely is not the best viewing pleasure. It doesn't cause the most viewing pleasure and stuff because it's kind of slow, I'll admit that guys, but yeah, I still enjoy it because it's my very first. It's going to mean something to me. I got it on Christmas Eve, a few hours before Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, how was y'all's? Because today is in fact the day after Christmas, or the 26th of December. It's actually going to be a little bit of a late upload today because I was very tired and I stayed up late last night and I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So sorry about that guys. This normally would be going up around 3 o'clock Eastern time, and then I'd have another double upload or something maybe. I'm not entirely sure if I double upload or not, but at the moment this is going to be going up around 7 o'clock Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm probably not going to double upload today just because I woke up so late and I got a lot of stuff to do today. And yeah, so tell me what you guys got for Christmas. I got a lot of really cool things. I got some money, some stuff like that, and just a bunch of cool things that people my age want. I got a really cool FaZe hoodie because I'm a big FaZe fan. If you guys don't know, I like FaZe competitive, and I just like their sniping team. I'm never gonna be as good as them sniping. I don't really go for any clips or anything like that. I do, but it's not obviously to try and join a clan. I'm not going to try and join a clan or anything. I just really enjoy watching their montages and their clips and everything. And I've been doing it since probably the Modern Warfare 3 time. I think that's whenever I really discovered them. I saw them in Black Ops 1. That's whenever I really started seeing them. And then during Modern Warfare 3, I started watching them a lot more and stuff like that. But I originally saw them in Black Ops 1. And that's whenever I fell in love with them. And yeah, I've just always loved FaZe, guys. And, ever since FaZe Competitive came out and Advanced Warfare came out, I've been really, following FaZe Competitive and loving and watching them. And especially FaZe Censor, Doug Censor Martin. Love watching him. And yeah guys, so today is the 26th of December, as I said earlier, and it's the day after Christmas, and I hope you guys are all having a great day, a better day than I had 2 years ago. And you may be asking yourself, what in the world, why is he talking about that? But if you have an iPhone or any Android or something like that, and you have an app called Time Hop, it basically is the day that you're on, like say today's the 26th, however many years ago, like say you post something to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that, it would go back in time and it would show you what you posted. So 2 years ago today on Facebook, I said 11 more hours to go, frowny face, but I had lots of fun, can't wait to get home. And basically, what I'm trying to say here is 2 years ago I was in New York City for Christmas, visiting family and stuff like that, obviously, and I was on my way home on the 26th. We got in the car and we were about to leave, and that was my post to Facebook. 11 more hours to go in the car. That's exciting, right? And we were trying to make it all the way home in one day, and make it home alive and all that kind of stuff. Make it home in one day, all good, in one piece and everything. But of course, later that afternoon, it started raining, and that was already bum enough because there was probably, I'd say, we only were in like 3 hours into the trip. We were in Virginia, about to cross over to Tennessee, I believe. We were heading down Tennessee, and we were going to go to North Carolina and working our way through there. And we're barely in Tennessee because we weren't in Tennessee for probably 30 minutes. And as soon as we got into Tennessee, it started raining really bad. And that was really annoying because I hate when it rains this time of year. It's supposed to have, you're supposed to be really cheerful and really happy this time of year, and it's supposed to just be good for everyone, You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I was very angry that it started raining, and that obviously put me in a bad mood. But if that wasn't bad enough, we got a flat tire while it was raining. And at this point, we crossed to North Carolina. Like, we were right into the North Carolina border. Like, we were right over it, and we probably still had 6 or 7 hours to go home. Still 7 hours to get home, actually. I'm looking at my post right here, and I said flat tire on the way home, still 7 hours from home. We just crossed into North Carolina, basically. And if you don't know, I actually live in the South Carolina, and I posted to Facebook. I was like, flat tire, it's raining, and then the little face with the colon and then a backward slash where it's kind of like the face, kind of like a sad face, pretty much. And I posted that on Facebook, and I was honestly feeling that way. Like, I hated it. I was so angry. I was so freaking angry because it was cold, it was wet. We had to pull over at a truck stop and try to fix the tire. We had to get the spare out. My dad was yelling at me to stay in the car because it was raining, and he thought I was making the situation worse. Because my dad, whenever it gets into a situation where he's kind of pressured or anything, he doesn't perform very well under pressure and stuff like that. And it's not the best, but you can't really help it. It's whatever. It's my dad, and I kind of get like that. I get that way from him. That's where I got that trait. I perform pretty good under pressure, but not the best. Like, I could perform way better. I can promise you guys that. But yeah, I was really disappointed that it started raining and thundering, and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And so we had to pull over, obviously, like I said, and fix the tire and put a spare on. And the spare wasn't working or getting on right. Like, the spare was flat too, and it had barely any air in it. And we still had 7 hours more to go home, guys. It was absolutely horrible. It was the worst thing ever. And so what we decided to do was to go to a car repair place, repair shop, and it was in, can't remember the name of the town in North Carolina, but it was right over the border from North Carolina to Virginia. And so we kind of went there, we stopped, and we asked them how long it would be to get the tire fixed, and they said it would be about 2 hours and everything to get everything fixed. My mom went ahead and got our tires rotated, got a whole set of new tires, and her oil change. She got everything she possibly freaking could that would take the most amount of time. And right here I died by a sentry gun, which is really sad, but it's whatever, guys. I still got the vicious. But anyways, so later that night, after the 2 hour session, we get it fixed, we go out to eat or whatever, and then we were on our way home, and my dad almost falls asleep at the wheel. So my mom's like, alright, you know what, you're not driving home, especially when you're this tired, let's just go to a motel. So we ended up going to a motel. It was probably 12 a.m. at this point, and actually it was probably 1 a.m. to be honest, and we go to a motel, and actually it was a hotel actually, and we get our room and everything like that. I have no clue what I'm doing at this point in time. I think my mom called me away or something. I think that's why I was AFK. But yeah, so we ended up staying at the motel for the night. We woke up, everything was good, and we went home. That's pretty much how the day after Christmas was for me 2 years ago. It was a horrible experience, guys. It was a horrible experience. Let me know what y'all's worst experience was with, Christmas Eve, the day after Christmas, anything like that in the comment section below. And yeah, I mean, that was a pretty bad experience that I had, guys. It was pretty freaking bad. But if you enjoyed the commentary today and or the gameplay, drop a like down below. If you didn't enjoy it, drop a like down below. And yeah, it's about all the time I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.